Avodah Zarah, Perek Rabbi Yishma'el, Daf Nun Vav, sponsored the Refuah Shlema for Chai Rivka Bas Esther. Gemara continues its discussion from the previous daf. There, Rav Huna attempts to reconcile his opinion, grape juice that flows in a tread basin is susceptible to becoming yayin nesech, with our Mishnah that appears to hold it is susceptible only in the cistern. This daf establishes there were in fact two Mishnayos, one an initial ruling that was subsequently rejected. The rules of the first Mishnah, Badad, are as follows. Number one, it is prohibited to harvest grapes for a Gentile because pouring them into a basin where the Gentile treads will cause their contamination. Number two, it is prohibited to press grapes with a Jew who violates the rabbinic decree not to contaminate chulin. This is Misayeya Yedei Ovri Avera. Number three, one is permitted to tread with a Gentile so long as the Gentile treaded initially alone. This Mishnah was not concerned about the opinion of Rav Huna. Grape juice that flows freely in the tread basin is susceptible to becoming yayin nesech. Otherwise, a Jew could not tread even if he first treaded alone. He cannot benefit from yayin nesech. The rules of the second decisive Mishnah, Dabad, are as follows. Number one, a Jew may not tread with a Gentile because of Rav Huna's opinion. Number two, a Jew may not harvest and certainly not tread together with a Jew who is not concerned about contaminating his produce. It is prohibited biblically to contaminate produce requiring tithing. Number three, a Jew can harvest for a Gentile. One can cause contamination to chulin, not requiring tithing. However, there is still a concern he will pour a libation. Therefore, it is permitted only if his hands are tied. There is no concern he will perform a libation with his foot. Question. Our Mishnah states grape juice is susceptible in a cistern, whereas another Mishnah states one is liable to tithe grape juice only when its skins and pits float to the top. Both laws depend on Gemar Malacha. Each Mishnah defines it differently. The answer, number one Mishnah reflects the opinion of Rabbi Akiva that the psoles must float to the top of the cistern. Even after it reaches this stage, one can drink wine from the tread basin and drain pipe without tithing. The Gemara revises this ruling. It is the Rabbanan who hold one is liable to tithing when the psoles floats at the top in the cistern. Rabbi Akiva holds when the wine is drawn from the cistern to fill casks. Apparently, our Mishnah represents a third opinion. As soon as it drains into the cistern, it is susceptible to becoming nesech, also liable to be tithed. The answer, there is not a third opinion. Our Mishnah holds the law of yayin nesech is stricter than tithing. However, Rava, who previously attributed the Mishnayos to different Tanaim, holds the laws for nesech and meiser are similar. He attributes our Mishnah to a third opinion. A qualification. Rav Huna qualifies another law in our Mishnah. When it states, what is in the cistern is prohibited, not the remainder, it refers to what remained in the tread basin, not what was returned to the tread basin for additional pressing. The Gemara deduces nitzok chibur. The stream flowing from the strainer connects the contaminated wine in the cistern with what is in the strainer. The refutation. The wine in the cistern touched the strainer. If you're enjoying Daf 5, please click on the link below, subscribe, and become a sponsor. Thank you.